All right, Halloween is this Monday, so how are you going to keep your kids busy this weekend?
Karin Swanson's been very busy, has some spooky craft ideas from this morning's Parents on the Go segment. Boy, you've really been hard at work.
Wow.
I've been crafting all week in the weather office, and I've got some fun stuff. You know, we've got a little rain in the forecast this weekend, and we've got some good inside Halloween crafts for you. The first one, these are witches' hats, and these are really easy for kids to make. So what I did is I just took a regular paper plate and I traced around a party hat. You can use if you have leftover party hats, maybe from a kid's birthday or something like that. You always have a couple extras left over. So just trace around that and then cut out lines in the shape of that circle. Pull the string through, and then flip these little pieces back and glue those into the hat. Okay. And so you have the base of the hat. And if you have a younger child, you might want to do this part yourself. Right. And then have the child just do the decorating. Now, I just painted all of these black and then attached random things to them. I found some fun googly eyes. I mean, who doesn't like googly eyes, right? Yes. That was the best part of this, was all those googly eyes. Just stuck those all over the hat. You could even use markers or crayons or something like that if that was age appropriate for your child. This one I just glued.
That's a fancy one.
Yeah, it's kind of fun, isn't it? I just glued some ribbon around the outside that had these bangles already on it. You can find that at a craft store, and then just some little plastic bugs. Here I've got some really kind of gummy, gooey bugs that are kind of fun as well. Next one, I have some apples that I dried in the oven for 2 days. I just put them on the warming setting. So what I did is I took the apples and I carved out little holes for the eyes and the ears, the nose, the mouth. I put rice in for the teeth. And then little whole cloves I put into the eye sockets. And then I just put them in my oven for about 2 days and put them on the warming setting, and they shriveled up like little skulls.
Yeah, skulls.
Perfect. And then this was my favorite when I was a kid, was making Dum Dum ghosts or Tootsie Pop ghosts, something like that. Just use a sucker, cover it with a couple pieces of tissue paper, paint on the eyes, and you've got your little ghost. This is a pumpkin made out of paper curls, and what I did is I took one sheet of construction paper, cut it into 1/2-inch strips, and just curled it around a pencil and glued all of those little curls together. You could hang this in a window, or you could hang it perhaps from a door. You can make a couple of them, string them together. This one's really easy, just a bottle cap that I turned into a spider with, of course, my googly eyes once again, and some pipe cleaners. And then this one's really easy. This one I had my son help me with. This is just a baby food jar. I painted the lid and put a face on it, and then I just had him rip up some construction paper to make it into that pumpkin. And then last but not least, I've got some milk cartons that I made into ghosts. So what I did is I just colored some ghost faces on there, and then on the backs, and I will say for coloring on there, it's easier to not have it squish if you leave the top on. I did figure that out. On the back, I've got holes cut in them, and I just stuffed some Christmas lights into them. And then you can, as many cartons as you have, just string them all in a row and light them up outside or inside. You can have a spooky entrance to your house.
Good deal.
So if you see this, you know you're at Karin's house.
Exactly.
All right. Wow, Karin, okay, we've got some good stuff coming up.
Yep, food's coming
later on. Okay, you stick around for that one. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, there is a slight chance for a shower this afternoon.
Otherwise, look for a partly sunny day in the 50s. Hattie returns with your weekend forecast.